next letter would be G. G in English would be sh, sh, sh. In French, sh, sh, sh. H in English would be ash, ash, ash. Sh, ash. I, or some people like it like this. I would be E, E, E. As simple as that. So you can notice that the vowels, the main vowels, are just one sound. So it would be A, E, E. So no complicating there. The next letter is the English J, and in French we would say she, she, she. So in French it would be she, she, she. E, she. The next one is K, K. In French that would be ka, ka, ka. And the next one is, of course, L. So you will notice that all the letters are, of course, the same, but there is a different pronunciation. So let's revise what we have done so far. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, Sh, Ash, I, Sh, K, L. And the natural subsequent sound would be M, of course. In English, we would say it shortly as M, but in French, we make it kind of a little bit longer. So we would say M, M. So there is like, we do say the in the end. M. The next one would be. The next one would be N in English, and in French it's the same thing as with M. So we would say N, N. So you do elongate it a little bit. So M, N. So the next one would be, in English we say O, and in French we would just say O, O. So you can hear the difference, right? So the vowels are actually the simplest thing about French. So O, O, it's kind of more closed than in English. So O, O. P in English would be P in French. And Q, Q in English would be Q, 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 Q. Let's see what we have so far. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, Sh, H, I, Sh, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q. The next one is R, R in English. So we do make it kind of glottal, but in French it's R, R. So it's pretty open. R, R. S, S. It's very similar to English, but I would say there's a little bit of quality difference in pronunciation. So in English it would be S, and in French it would be S. So the E, the sound would be a bit more pronounced. T would be T, T, T. So it would be R, S, T, U, U. It's a little bit different than in English, because in English you would say U, so it's like an I and U together. In French it would just be U, U, and that's it. Let's see, R, S, T, U. Let's review from the beginning. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. And the last group would be V, V in English, and in French it would be V, V. And naturally, since V is V, W would be W, which is double V. W, W, V, X, X in English, and in French it would be X, X. So their sound, their beginning vowel would be E, E. So X. The Y, Y in English would be Y, Y. That's the only tricky part here. So in English we just say Y, and here we say Y, Y. And the final one would be Z. In English we would say it's Z, but in French they would say Z, Z, Z. So Z is more like an open mouth situation. Z, Z. Okay, good work. Let's start from the beginning. Let's say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, let's repeat these because they're a bit tricky. So, V, W, X, Y, Z. V, W, X, Y, Z. V, W, X, Y, Z. Let's do it again, but a little bit faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. And your final test, as fast as you can go. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Excellent. And there you go. You learned the French alphabet. I hope that it wasn't hard, and I hope that I was able to make this easier for you. If you're sleepy by now, there is nothing I can say to wake you up, nor should